Welcome to Inside Outboards with your host, Cody Batt.
Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Big hello to all the new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. This video here, I'm just going to do a little more playing around with my 1956 7 1/2. Yeah, I'm playing with like a cable throttle instead of the old thems. Instead of the old thems. I was like, I got a blowed up 7.5 that the guy brought to me that he gave up the goose. He just gave it up. There's pieces sticking out of the side of the motor. I'll show you. But anyway, so I'm still playing with this. So that's a 7.5. That's dead. This is a 56 7 1/2. So I'm going to make a 7 and a something. Is what I'm playing with. So just messing around. So let's take a look at what I'm doing. I'll try and explain it as we go. So let's go. Okay. So I took this tiller handle from my bone pile, and as you can see on my reciprocating saw, I had to remove some of the thickness of it. Let the blade cool down. Okay, here's the different pieces to these cable throttle deals. I put the right length cable I need in this tiller handle, and then here's how it all goes back together. So here's all your pieces parts. So first I gotta find me a little pick. So where the cable is, there's a hole in this plastic piece that you have to get lined up. Okay, I did pretty good right there. Let me see. There's a hole right in here where these parts goes, and I got to try and get my cable to turn and stay turned so I can get that piece in there. The first thing is this little guy goes in there. As soon as I can get the thing to twist around, there we go. So that goes in. Then one of those little guys goes on. Then, and it's best to put a little dab of lithium grease or grease to make this guy stick. Just a dab will do you. And it still may fall off. But anyway, you're getting us to pitches. Alright, this guy again. Same thing on the other side. And this one already got some grease, but it's old and looking to put a new dab. Okay, once you get those all on, get that old grease off. Okay, you turn that, and you can see I've already put some grease in these slide areas here. And you put the circle in there, and you see this raised ridge right there. That's what you're shooting for. Same with this guy. So now, you can see when I twist the thing, and I'm holding it together with my hand, but it moves in and out. Then you come over here, and you can see you got a tab and a tab. That's where this guy here goes. And it's got the holes to receive those tabs. So you line that up. the tab, which I did a crappy job of. And there went my whole thing. And there goes my other whole thing. Alright, we can get back. Ooh. You stupid. Well, the grease is working good at sticking it, just not to the part I need it to stick to. Go again. Okay, there's one. And there's two. And she's working. Right, let's try and get these things on here again. Hey! Make sure they're both in there. Oh, darn. I forgot to put that on. And I want that on there. So, I'm going to have to take it back off. Do it again. Go back. Jack. Believe it or not, they make a special tool for this, but it's ridiculous. It's just a clamp. And you don't really need that. So, you're getting a good lesson on how to do this. Mm-hmm. Ta-da. And you go back. Jack. Do it over again. And again and again and again. Kai, okay, guy. Let's do it. Hey! There's my cable. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Vroom, 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 vroom. So that's how you put them together. Now, I could have put this kill switch in the end, but I also have just a screw thing that screws in there. I'm going to screw one of them in there. Because I ain't going to use that kill switch. It already looks too long as it is. So that's how you put them together. So let me see what I can come up with. Whoa, I'm sorry. I'm getting it on that little cutie right there. Put my lid back on my geese. Alright, I'll be right back as soon as I get set up with what I'm going to do. Okay, so right here, this little upright thing, I drilled a hole right through it, right there. There's a little hole. So then I took my cable and I welded this little tab thing on here. Just welded it right there. That's going to go there. Then I'll put a washer on it. Then a little cotter pin, if I can get it in there. Let's see. Push it. Yeah. Let me get my needle noses. Okay. Pull that through or make it get better there. There we go. I think it's going to work. There we go. So, put a little cotter clay. The nut. Alright. Then I got a bolt and a washer. I drilled a hole here. Then I got another washer. So it's flat like that up against there. Then I got this little spacer that I saved off of something to keep everything in line. Then another washer. Then that. And another washer. Then a nut. Then I'm going to tighten it up a little bit. Might work. Then it works. So that's the setup there. Real simple. Real simplistic. Then I got to decide, do I paint this color? This color? Or maybe that heirloom white, the color of the propeller. And then if I paint this heirloom white. But I still got to get my spacers and a nut on there. I ain't got the nut on there. But, so I'll take this back off, sand this down. I think I'm going to paint it that heirloom white. With the decal on there. The little badge pins on it. It'll look good. It'll look good. It'll be fine. So, but that's the basic system. I like how simple it is. Okay. Hopefully you can see it all. Here's kind of where I'm going with this throttle. If you look here, here, and then I'll bring you around over here. There's idle, all the way to wide open throttle. And I can show you that inside the cam follower as well. And I don't have things buttoned up here yet, so, but here's the cam follower right there, right there. Okay, there's my idle mark right there. And there's my wide open mark right there. So that's functional. Gets rid of the old knuckle throttle. I don't know if I'll stick with this design, but this is certainly going to work. So, I wanted me some cable throttle. And I can still tilt it. I still got to put some shim washers in here and tighten everything up. But I think that'll work. And of course I'll tuck my wire all in over here and everything. You won't see much of that. So, that's what I'm shooting for. You understand? I wanted me some cable throttle. Oh, you can do it. You can do it. Not like that you can't. You gotta get the handle in. Then you can do it. Then you can do it. Uh-oh. Oops. Get yourself out there. Better learn how to put on a bonnet, huh? So, as you can see, it don't interfere with the hood or anything. And there's my cable throttle, rattle. Just a little more on it, just a little more. So, yeah, got some painting and some shimming and things to do, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. one way. Whoops. Trying to get you there. So, that's just a little bitty more update on the 7 1/2. Not to be confused with the 7.5 that I took the tiller handle and cable and stuff off of, which is still hanging right there. Still dead. Still got a lot of good parts. So I'm just playing with little mods on this thing. So now I've got a modern fuel pump, single line. I've got Kawasaki chips instead of points, so I got electronic ignition. Now I've got cable throttle. And some of you purists out there are probably going, I'm going to vomit. It ain't your motor, it's my motor. And I got some perfectly restored ones. I got 4 of them, I think. Yeah, I'm just having fun with this one. Some folks say humans evolved from monkeys. Some folks say that's just not true. I guess you could say the same for outboard motors. Over time, a few things changed. Some things were good, some things were bad, some things kind of stayed the same. That got me to tinkering. I started tinkering. I started monkeying around. A little experiment, old meets new. Some changes are good. Some changes are good. Some changes are bad. Some changes are going to make someone somewhere really mad. But I started tinkering around with my motor, just monkeying around. That's what I'm going to do. Old meets new. I'm going to monkey around. You understand? A piece of choke wire. Which way? Which way? Which way? Really? I've got to take the jet out to here. Not the jet, but the wheel. Spine. What else? I don't think so. Oh, I don't think so. I'm gonna cut the fuel lines now. I'm Mr. Cutter. Mr. Cutter gonna cut the fuel lines now. No. Get Mr. Cutter in there. Don't cut my hoses. There's the ground wire. Car. The old 850. A little bit out. That's all right. Doop. I put its head off! Off with its head! Now, you say, why you pull its head off? Because we want to look at the carnage. We want to look at the carnage. Right there, some carnage. Now I got the power head off, I'm going to pull the head off. And we'll look in there. So let me get things loosened up, I'll be right back. Okay. What's he right in here? What's wrong with that picture? What's wrong? Only one piston, up and down. Only one. Yeah. I wonder if I can pry that out of there. Or not. Let's look. Now I can see the crankshaft spins free, but yo, connecting rod ain't connected. There we go. There we go. Something happened. I see needle bearings and stuff. I don't know if I can get the piston to move. But some needle bearings fell out. And that piston ain't coming out. That con rod. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, con rod. The old corn rod is jammed into the block. And I can't get it to move. I think she might have moved a little bit that time. No. No. Hey! Now will it come out? It's a moving. It's a moving. It's a moving some more. Yeah. She's trying to come out. I can get. What I'm trying to do here is use the crankshaft as a something. Hey! By Joe, I think we're going to win. What'd I do? I think we're gonna win! We're gonna win! Yay, yay! We're a winner! Yippee, yippee! Alright. I just thought you might like to see the carnage. See screwdriver? See there? It's got a hole! So, she gave up the goose. Hey, we can make a one-cylinder out of it. Get us a big round dowel, wood. Plug that hole, put that head back on, and have a 3 3/3 horse. Yeah, she gave it up. I don't see an indication of a ring being the cause, because they both still in their deal there, and that was probably me prying it out there. And the wrist pin keepers are still there. So it was in the bottom end of the con rod that she gave up at the goat. But don't you just kid yourself. Luckily the head didn't get all, knurled up. Looks good. A lot of good parts here. Power packs, coils, starter, flywheel, mag, leg, tube, all good. Fuel pump. But the little itty bitty cutie 7.5 gave up the goats. Kinda sad. Spark plug wires, all good stuff. You understand? And so, there's a cable throttle set up. Whether I'll stick with that design. There was a couple different ways I could have went with it, but this was about the easiest. So I went with that way. So, it might change. But, that's going to be a wrap for this one. Thanks for watching.
More vids are coming on Inside Outboards with Cody Bass.